So with runners at the corners here and to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Your attention, please. Frank Fleming.
Carrying well is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
We are under the lights. So striding forward now, Frank Fleming. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
The pitcher, Ryan.
To Bond, and it's popped up. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Rays, Greg Jones.
Now batting, shortstop, Greg Jones.
On the ground to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Frank Fleming comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Frank Fleming.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Settling in now, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
And smoked that thing. Attaboy.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Jesus Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A dive, but he's back.
Back.
And again a throw, and the runner back.
Let's go now, one time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Will Craig. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one. Now in the box, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Striding in once again, Will Craig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner's on his way to third. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Standing in, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. 8-2 tonight's final. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and held on until the MLB The Show. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center.
Number 2 in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. Runners off for second. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wendell has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. And never much of a chance to even think about at the plate. Yandy Diaz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in to try it again, Frank Fleming. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's
He's
go.
ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hicks, a native Texan. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in, Brandon Belt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. He's running, heading out towards shallow right. Meadows coming in on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. On to... At the plate, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Austin Meadows.
This is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this a 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Michael Baird will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, Kevin Kramer comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Popped him up.
Round hard, you're scoring.
Is under it.
You're scoring.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman.
The third baseman, Tommy.
On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Stay hot now.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is under this one. 1 down. Stepping into the box,
Now
Frank
batting.
Fleming.
Number
He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs already home here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is... So coming to the plate, Al Griffith.
Now batting.
Here now the 2-2. To first.
Griffith.
Reined in. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the... Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's fouled away. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there.
Bottom of the inning now. Now batting, Tyler O'Neill is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tyler.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Roel Ramirez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Lane Thomas.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good.
Here now
something to build on for tomorrow.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Fleming.
Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of...
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffith will wait. Coming to the plate now, Boone Das will begin things here against Jamison Tyone. First, he's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Second baseman, Colton.
Rounded up the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
At the plate, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Ready once again, Al Griffith. Here now the 2-2.
Al Griffith.
On the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third.
All right, hold on right here.
And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Digging in, Tommy Edman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 2-1 home. A drag bunt. He gets it down. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. St. Louis used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win.
St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left.
MLB The Show's Cup. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Runner breaks for third. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is...
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Waddell at second. Kramer at first. 1 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 27, Miguel.
Is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far. We're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do.
Frank Fleming will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Pitch up there, huh?
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Jesus Sanchez would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Get your pitch, huh?
This is line to left.
Come on, make the turn.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Find it.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Adam Frazier, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he popped him up.
You're going.
Ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. Ready now, Frank Fleming. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Fleming.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. Too quick. Standing in, Tommy Edman.
Up next for the Cardinals. Not shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly in that work, and it paid off right there.
He's got it to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final. We are under the lights this evening. Joe Ross will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother, Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross, quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Peterson on second. Reyes on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take. Striding in now for the Nats, Brandon Drury, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real...
Stepping up now, Wilmer Defoe.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here comes the 0-1.
Wilmer Defoe.
And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Get your pitch.
Ball 2.
That's inside.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now at the plate, Seth Beer. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, let it fly right here.
0-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Robles is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Fastball well outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, drive those guys in.
3 runs already home here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Digging in, Seth Beer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Pirates crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the now to the plate, Frank Fleming, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
That's a ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Strasburg has pitched just under 60 innings. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field.
Gone!
What a way to get things started.
All set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone